All right, Shalom. This is basically some information on the origins of the 4th of July, which everybody celebrates and worships as the so called Day of Independence for the 13 colonies, so on and so forth. This is a wake up call. It says, it was on May 1st, 1776, that Adam Weishaupt, backed and led by the Rothschilds, formed the International Revolutionary Force called the Illuminati, which later became known as Communism. Now, the revolutionary slogan for the Illuminati in Latin was Novus Ordo Seclorum, which means a new order of the ages, or a new world order for short, which comes from philosophies of astrology, right? Because the demons gave the Illuminati the knowledge in order to put the witchcraft note together, the dollar bill, and the so-called new world order that they're building out today. As we saw earlier, the insignia on the back of the dollar bill with the all-seeing eye was a witchcraft sign found among the Masons, which the Illuminati was a part of shortly after the Americans signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. It says Americans are made to believe that Roman numerals MDCCLXXV1 on the pyramid, or VI, which add to 1776, is to celebrate Independence Day of July 4th, 1776. But reader, nothing could be further from the truth about this matter. This occult sign with its slogan Novus Ordo Seclorum is to commemorate the founding of the Illuminati on May 1st, 1776, not the 4th of July. Right, so that's really what the 4th of July means, man. The beginning of the Illuminati. And it is not by chance the eagle, which was a symbol for Lucifer to the ancients and was known as the phoenix, is now used as the symbol of the office of the President of the United States. Right, so the Illuminati started on May 1st, 1776, in which that's what the 4th of July really means. Slovakia. See, it says the history of the 4th of July. On July 4th, 1776, the 13 colonies claimed their independence from England, an event which eventually led to the formation of the United States. Each year on July 4th, also known as Independence Day, Americans celebrate this historic event. Right now, they're using America as the military might to help bring in this new world order, man, which stems from the Illuminati, man. All right, I got this book called Satan Angels Exposed. On page 147, it says, it says, founding of Illuminati. It says the Order of the Illuminati was founded on May 1st, 1776 by Dr. Adam Weishaupt. Weishaupt was professor of canon law at the University of Ingolstadt in Bavaria. Weishaupt, although born a Jew, was a convert to Roman Catholicism. He became a Jesuit priest, part of the order, only to break with that order to form his own secret organization. One of the reasons for secrecy was to avoid attacks by the Bavarian Jesuits. It says he began his secret order with 5 members. Each member assumed a secret name. Weishaupt was called Spartacus. Right, so that was Weishaupt's nickname, man. And I got one more book to bring out. This is the Tavistock Institute of Human Relations, Shaping the Moral, Spiritual, Cultural, Political, and Economic Decline of the United States of America, by the author of The Committee of 300, Dr. John Coleman. This is on page, Slakia. This is on page 85. Hold on, let me see if I can bring up the book. Tavistock Institute of Human Relations. Okay, as you can see, yeah, this is what the book looks like, man, by Dr. Coleman. This is on page 85. It says, I'm going to start here. The International Conference on Population and Development, ICPD, a program of action presented at the conference called for massive propaganda effort, utilizing the mass media, non-governmental organizations, commercial, entertainment, and academic institutions in an effort to persuade people in developing countries to change their preferences. Right. So not only is the so-called Fourth of July celebrated in America, it's celebrated all across the world through this propaganda campaign, man, through media, through entertainment, musicians, and that helped push that whole lie. Also, that July 4th, 1776, was the beginning of the 13 colonies. That actually was the founding of the Illuminati, which was at May 1st. They would just celebrate. They would just celebrate it on July, so everybody can, basically worship them, man. It says a revision to the original text added to accommodate representatives from developing countries urges that communications activities carried out by donors for advocacy purposes or to promote particular lifestyles. That's what they was trying to do, man. Should be labeled in such a way that the public will be aware of their purpose and that the identity of sponsors should be indicated in an appropriate manner. Hold on, Slacker. My bad. It says, despite the recommendation, which imposes no mandatory restrictions on aid donors, the communication section of the document remains a very dangerous and politically explosive part of the New World Order agenda. Okay, but basically, yeah, that's basically the story of it, man. The Illuminati, the Fourth of July, the birth of Illuminati, the Fourth of July. That's the same thing, man. Why? Because they're trying to bring in this New World Order, which is totally against the scriptures. This is hold on, let me see. All right, this is Job chapter 20, verse 18. It says, that which he laid before shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Right, because ultimately the whole goal is to bring in the whole New World Order, man. Through these holidays, through the population control, etc., man. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he buildeth not. Surely he will not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save that which he desired. There shall none of his meats be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency shall be in straits, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right, that's that uprising when the Lord gives man spiritual power. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right. So while they still trying to get this New World Order all together, man, 1776 marks the day they was started. The Lord gonna have it to where the hand of the wicked, which is the oppressed, the Israelites, and the other nations, get at them, man. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, the nuclear missile, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and it cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of its gall. Terrors are upon it. Right, the nuclear missile is gonna be terrible to him, man. Coming out of them silos, man, from Russia. This is Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, and that's the 4th of July, after traditions of men, and that's after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and that's part of the world, man, and not after Yahweh Shai. Well, that's it for the lesson. All praise to Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. Salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth with sincerity. Shalom.